Hey guys, it's Great Lady B. Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm here to give you guys a collective reading. If you feel called to stay, you may stay. If not, you can leave. Without further ado, let's get into the reading. Now, the numbers today that's significant is 693. And so we're gonna see what that be about. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 693. That was the question I was asking in my head. Why was it significant? And so, everything out here, like, first of all, you got the Tower out here. You got the Six of Cups out here with the Three of Swords. You're having this sudden realization or sudden insight about things that you're doing, like things that you are like subconsciously doing, just because that's what you've been used to, or you didn't know that it was wrong in a way. And what was wrong was just your mindset and not being emotionally balanced, because we got the King of Cups out here. And so now you're emotionally balanced because you've reevaluated and you've went into introspection of the Hermit's out here. You've been soul searching and figuring out, like, all right, I noticed this. How can I move differently? With the Hermit, it talks about soul searching, truth seeking, meditation, consciousness, inner guidance. And then it being next to the Four of Cups and the King of Cups, like, you're starting to, like, catch on to the things that you were doing to yourself subconsciously. And you're moving on from it and releasing the pain that you put on yourself subconsciously. And I just had it. Yeah, because in the book, it talks about the Daughter of the Night, which is in reverse, talks about someone who's sarcastic, condescending, rude, impatient, domineering, insensitive. And so you might have been like insensitive. Someone would try to talk about it, and like you'd be like, well, nah. But now that it's like in your face and you're sitting to yourself. And when I was pulling cards earlier, my left ear was ringing. Or you're just impatient with the process, and so that puts you in this isolation that you need to sit down and like balance yourself in a way. Because now that you have balanced yourself and you're emotionally balanced and you're in control. And then with my ear ringing, the word at the bottom of King of Cups is empathic. And so you could be picking up on other people's energies and knowing, like, all right, I'm gonna move around from you because I don't like what I'm feeling. With the Queen of Swords over here, clear boundaries, direct communication, clear-minded, perceptive. But that's also you with how you want to go about your life, because we have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands. Knight of Swords talks about ambition, action-oriented, driven to succeed, fast thinking, and defending your beliefs. Next to that, we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands talks about inspiration, ideas, discovery, limitless potential, free spirit, exploration, excitement, and freedom. What was significant was limitless potential, because after you seeing your truth and discovering yourself, is giving you that limitless potential in a way, and definitely giving you movement, because you have the Chariot out here, which talks about movement, progress, action. determination, willpower, control, direction, departure, courage. And so with that, we have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups talks about partnerships, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, connection, unified love. This could be with yourself, just because you chose yourself and you chose to have balance and control over your life and figuring out what you're willing to tolerate and what you're not willing to tolerate. And so that's magnetizing love towards you in that area and just making you more magnetic in that type of way. 789. Actually, it's 222. You bumped that 789, but that might be significant as well. With the Hierophant out here, Hierophant talks about playing by the rules, listening to other people. But next to that, we have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups talks about regret, disappointment, loss, and grief. Next to the Three of Baskets, whatever you've been doing, you're not doing it no more. And you're being firm in your decisions and in your boundaries, because you could have been, partying and doing all things, and that's leading you to regret, and that that's not filling your cup the way you want it to. It's not filling your cup the way you want it to, because all these is cups, really. Most of these got Five cups, and then the Five of Cups, like, you keep pointing to everybody else's cup. Really six, because the baskets is cups in the other deck. But yeah, with the Hierophant out here, Hierophant talks about just social approval, and then it being next to the Five of Cups. Both of them are five, which is change. And so they want you to, like, change your mindset about how you're accepting people, or social approval, because, we shouldn't care about social approval, because, like, it's your way or the highway, really. But these people that you're, like, moving away from, and you're being having clear boundaries with, and being perceptive to how they're moving. These people are alcoholisms, that have lack of friends, overindulgence. It's parties, but, like, not the best parties. 717. And so with the Empress out here, they're saying, like, okay, you're deciding to choose yourself, because all in one. You deciding to choose yourself, and you making this love for yourself. It being next to the Two of Cups, because we go from 2 to 3, and then 2 plus 3 is 5. So again, change. So 555 is significant. You're having this connection and mutual attraction for yourself, which is making you more abundant, nurturing. You're stepping into your feminine energy, good parenting, development, accomplishment, growth, elevation, and action. And then we have 4, 6, 8 of coins, and the 7 of coins. But these are all the same, from the same deck. We have the 4, 6, 7, 8, and then the Mother of Coins. Give me a second. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Mother of Coins. Mother of Coins talks about investing time, energy to improve one's quality of life. She is an animal lover, in tune with nature, caring, practical, resourceful, body positive, freely expresses warmth, keeps her word. And so with the Four of Coins talks about financial security, material gains, sound investments, inheritance, living within one's means. And then 6 of Cups, debt repayment, loan grants, scholarships, financial aid, fairness, receiving money owed, earning extra money, equality, mentoring, helping others, sugar daddies, sugar mamas, and those who care about the community. The 7 of Cups, or 7 of Coins, is out here. And the other one, but on this one, it says return on investment, slow and steady progress, waiting for results, long-term thinking, making assessments, and reflecting on the choices you made. And so with that, just with those 3 cards, it's like you're choosing to choose yourself. Like, it being next to the Empress, you're not choosing to keep overspending or keep partying because that's what your friends just doing, because you probably wanted their approval at one point in time. And it's like, okay, I'm not going to keep overspending, and I'm going to live between my means and make this money, and that's making receive more money or having more money, because you're thinking about long-term success instead of just, oh, what am I doing to have fun? But it's not even that fun. And then with the 8 of Coins, I got 10 seconds. It just talks about grinding, entrepreneurship training, job skill, obtaining a goal, working hard,